So a while back, our Congress passed a bill that was kind of implying that the international courts were illegitimate. And it was implying this by its name because it was the Illegitimate Court Counteraction Act. And this was an objection to this international court issuing an arrest warrant for Netanyahu. At the time, I was pretty critical of this bill, but now I'm kind of wondering if there's some truth to their claim that the international courts, and I'm going to say the international community as well, are illegitimate, and not because they issued an arrest warrant for a war criminal, but because they took so long to do it. And it's been well over a year since the beginning of this genocide, and they're just now starting to discuss possibly having sanctions against Israel. So my biggest question really is, what is the purpose of this international court and the international community? Because if this is how they operate, they just sit around and talk about it for over a year while people are being mass murdered every day and do pretty much nothing about it. Is that really a body that's actually in any place to protect any of the countries of the world? But rather than looking at it as incompetence, what I'm looking at really is, what is the actual purpose of these international bodies? Are they there to actually protect the little guy? Or are they there as some kind of cover for the war criminals? And it only is going to enforce the law if it's one of those little countries doing it, right? Not one of the big powers, but somebody they could push around. So is this international community actually legitimate, or is it a front for Israel and for their puppets in our government?